So once again welcome to the third episode of my presentation on information literacy. So as I told you in the previous episode, I'm going to talk about something called plagiarism. Okay, plagiarism in APA. APA is American Psychological Association. Okay, this is majorly for writers, people who do research work, people who write journals, articles. They use majorly this format in most institutions to write their work. So today I'm going to talk about plagiarism. Okay, so plagiarism, according to me, we first are going to define what plagiarism is. So as when we see this one, first of all, we are going to talk about definitions, how it happens, consequences on research work, and then also how to avoid plagiarism. Okay. So the first thing is we're going to talk about the definition of plagiarism. We are going to define what plagiarism is. Yeah, so of course, we are defining plagiarism as the act of passing off someone else's work, okay, ideas, words as your own without proper acknowledgement or citation. Okay, it's a form of academic dishonesty and can have serious consequences. This is just like a copy and paste, whereby you go get someone's edition, then directly copy it onto your own work, without acknowledging the author in it, or we call it citation. Okay, so that's how I can define plagiarism. And as I define it again, plagiarism is the act of passing off someone else's work, ideas or words as your own without proper acknowledgement or citation. So it's a form of academic dishonesty and can have serious consequences. Okay. So on the next part, we are going to talk about how plagiarism happens briefly in a summarized manner. Plagiarism occurs when someone presents another person's words, ideas, or work as their own without proper citation or credit. That's what I talked about, acknowledging the author's work, or the author's effort in publishing a writing. Okay, so that's what we can talk about, how plagiarism happens. And then on the next part, we are going to talk about how plagiarism happens. I'm going to tell you really more about plagiarism, how it happens, the types of plagiarisms, and the consequences of plagiarism in summary. So plagiarism is a serious offense in academic and professional settings. Of course, here are the key aspects. One, I have the types of plagiarism, and of course, when I'm to set types, we have direct plagiarism. This is copying someone's work word for word without quotation marks or a citation. That's like copy and paste. Then we have indirect plagiarism, there whereby someone paraphrases someone's work without a proper citation. Okay. Then thirdly, we have mosaic plagiarism. This is combining bits of someone's work with your own without a proper citation. You pick bits of someone's work and you fix in yours without proper citation. That is a mosaic plagiarism. So straight away I'm going to take you to consequences. Okay, consequences of plagiarism on research work. So the consequences of plagiarism, one, we have academic penalties. So academic penalties, of course, you know what happens here. Okay, failing a course, obviously, because then now you're picking out someone's words without citing, without acknowledging or giving a credit to the person, which means your research work will be suspended, or you can even be expelled from an institution. Okay, so we also have professional repercussions. So with the professional repercussions, of course, it damages your reputation, and then also it causes you to lose your credibility, or even it could get your job terminated, especially when you're a publisher. And then on the other side, we have legal issues. Okay, legal issues subject once it's subjected to copyright. we call it a copyright infringement. Then lawsuits and fines. Of course, you'll be fined, you'll be charged. I mean, before the courts of law, for the act you've committed. And then so quickly, I'm going to take you to how to avoid plagiarism. Okay, so how to avoid plagiarism. One, what you have to know is proper citation. Okay, use a recognized citation style. For example, we have the APA, which is American Psychological Association. We have the MLA, Chicago. Okay, then secondly, we have paraphrasing. Okay, paraphrasing puts someone's ideas into your own words, but remember to cite. Okay, put them in quotes. And then yeah, quotation marks. Thirdly, quotation marks. Use quotation marks when copying someone's work word for word. Okay, let it make it appear as someone's work. Okay, that's using quotation marks. Then original work. Produce original content and don't rely on others' work. So be self-reliable. Okay, rely on yourself, rely on your info, rely on your own sources to produce your research work and the rest. So in conclusion, remember, plagiarism is a serious offense. Okay, and it is essential to maintain academic integrity and respect to others' intellectual property. Okay, so avoid plagiarism, keep your work original, use quotation marks in case you're copying someone's word for word. Remember to paraphrase, and then also ensure proper citation. Okay, so with that, that's a few. I'm going to take you through. That's a few takeout through plagiarism. So keep on following me for more videos in information literacy and writing. Okay, and more so we are going to talk about most aspects in the APA. Okay, so don't forget to follow me and watch more videos. This will be really very important.